On the third floor of a party building in Pyongyang, there's a room with no sign on the door, no listing, no official name anyone outside North Korea has ever confirmed. And yet, at its peak, this one room is believed to have moved as much as half of North Korea's entire GDP. This is Room 39. 1972, Kim Jong-il, not yet the country's leader, just the heir apparent, has a problem. North Korea's economy is stalling, and the regime needs hard currency, real, spendable foreign money, the kind sanctions are specifically designed to keep out of its hands. So he builds a solution. 3 secret departments, all housed on the same floor of the same building, nicknamed appropriately the third floor. Office 35 handles intelligence. Office 38 handles the money that's more or less legal. And Room 39? Room 39 stops waiting for legal money. It starts manufacturing it. On paper, Room 39 looks almost boring. Over 100 trading companies, mining operations, textile factories, even a restaurant chain that quietly operates in cities most people wouldn't expect to find North Korean-run businesses at all. It looks like an economy. A small, strange, isolated economy, but a real one. Then you look closer at the textiles. North Korea exports roughly $500 million a year in garments, except a significant share of them never leave the factory labeled Made in North Korea. They leave labeled Made in China. Even the legitimate arm of Room 39 is built on a lie. That's not the exception here, that's the pattern. Because once you're willing to fake a clothing label, the next question is obvious. What else can you fake? In the late 80s, the US Secret Service starts finding $100 bills that shouldn't exist. Near-perfect counterfeits. The same intaglio printing technique the US Treasury itself uses. Security features almost indistinguishable from the real thing. Investigators trace them back to North Korean state operations. The bills get a nickname: supernotes. But the boldest scheme isn't counterfeiting paper, it's counterfeiting death. A state-owned insurance company, fully owned by the North Korean government, starts filing reinsurance claims with companies in Europe. Claims for accidents, for deaths. Under North Korean law, where no foreign court can meaningfully investigate, and no foreign lawyer can meaningfully challenge them. It works. European insurers pay out tens of millions of dollars, and in at least one case, after years of legal battling, simply settle and hand over 95% of what was claimed. Not because they believed it, because they couldn't prove it wasn't true. By the 1990s, Room 39 finds a new export: methamphetamine. Produced in state-linked facilities, sold abroad for foreign currency, and so normalized at home that using it in front of others carries almost no stigma. For people who can't afford real medicine, it becomes medicine. Then there's the labor. Tens of thousands of North Korean workers sent overseas. Construction sites, restaurants, factories, earning wages that, by some estimates, add over $1 billion a year to Room 39's income. Wages the workers themselves rarely see in full. And in the 21st century, the operation goes digital. Hacking groups linked to the same network are connected to the 2014 Sony Pictures breach, and to some of the largest cryptocurrency thefts in history. Same room, same mission. New century, new tools. In 2014, a man named Ri Jong-ho defects to South Korea. For years, he'd been one of the people making this machine run, and he describes, almost casually, how he used to move cash from China into North Korea. Physically. By ship, by train. Suitcases of currency, crossing a border sanctions were supposed to seal shut. The world knows about Room 39 now. Sanctions target it by name. Defectors have testified in front of governments. And still, the front companies just change their names and the money keeps moving. Because Room 39 was never really about one room, or one building, or one floor. It's the financial nervous system of a family that has now ruled for 3 generations, built to survive the one thing that should have ended it decades ago. An economy that never should have been able to pay for any of this. And it still does.